Today I'm going to replace the spark plugs in this Trailblazer of my wife's. I've already loosened up the clamp to the air intake and the clamp to the throttle body. Remove the bolt that holds the air filter box to the engine, and I'm going to attempt to pull it all apart. That went easy enough. Now let's pull the box off. There we go. This clip holds another wire on here, a screwdriver or some other sharp pointed tool. Get it inside here and pop it off. Open it up. There. Now this can come off. The spark plugs are underneath the coil packs. There's 6 coil packs. Yes, it is. Oh, that is tight. Come loose. It's gonna be okay. That screw stays in the coil pack, and you just gently pull it up. Look at this. Isn't that a sight? Way down in that hole is the spark plug. A bit of oil migration down into the hole. That kind of thing can cause a short circuit, and because it may be just skip and miss, and that could be the whole problem. I see a little pool of oil on top of the plug. In some cases you may wish to put some penetrating oil on the in the hole so the spark plug will come loose, since it's made of steel and the head is made of aluminum. Many times they will seize. This one has oil on it, so I'm going to pull it out. Nice even pressure. Don't just go crazy, just do it gently. Work toward pulling that plug out. Gently. This one's going to come out okay, I think. Yeah, I feel lucky. I don't have the correct spark plug socket, so when I buy the plugs, I'm going to get one. It'll have a little rubber bushing inside that will wrap around the ceramic part of the plug and prevent it from being broken. There's a plug all covered in oil, but that could have been causing some issues. Looks like it's been jumping around right there, see? That carbon. There's some blackness. That appears like carbon. It could be jumping and causing a misfire. Anyway, it's off to the parts store. Okay, been to the friendly local parts store. Got some carbon toe cleaner, clean that throttle body. A little bit of anti-seize to put on the threads of the spark plug. Set of spark plugs. And what else? Some dielectric grease. It will go on the spark plug boot to keep it from sticking. And of course, a new socket that, like I said before, has a little rubber insert up inside. I don't think you can see it too good, but it does. It has a little rubber insert inside of it that will contact the insulator and keep it from getting damaged. Alright, back to the house to do this work. The reason I got the Autolite plugs, the AC plugs that came out of it are like twice as expensive. These were high enough at $4 a piece, but twice as expensive really cuts into my budget and won't allow for me to buy the socket and the other lubricants I need to properly install the plugs. So I'd rather put a less expensive plug in there and be able to do everything else correctly, and maybe take a chance on getting a little less quality. But Autolites are used by Ford, and they're good quality also, so I'm not much worried about it. And I'm going to use some of this carbon choke cleaner inside the throttle body. I don't like doing this much. We're cleaning won't hurt anything. That stuff is stout and smells bad. Okay, take this back out. Take the coil pack back out and clean down in here some. That looks pretty sweet. Don't want to use all of it in one hole. A little more of this. Spray this off some. This coil off. Let it dry a little bit. One of the new spark plugs. The instructions said 44, I think. My little tool has markings for 42 and 46. So I'm going to do 42. And that worked pretty good. Some anti-seize compound. Open it up. They're always sealed on the end, so you take the cap, flip it over, and puncture it. Give it a little twist, clean the hole up nicely. Some kind of gold color. A little bit on the threads. Oh, that's probably too much. That looks pretty good. Put the spark plug in the socket like so. There you go. I'll ease it down in there. I always start them by hand. There we go, it's going in quite nicely. Yeah. As before, you want to hold your socket very straight. Brace it with one hand and tighten it with the other. I don't know the specs, but it doesn't have to be overly tightened. It's not going to fall out. It's certainly not going to fall out on this because it's down dielectric grease. I'm going to put some of this down in the spark plug boot. That'd be nice. And a touch on the head of the spark plug. And gently ease this back down. There. Tighten the bolt that holds the socket, holds the spark plug, this coil pack. One spark plug's changed. Do the rest of them in the same fashion and you're done. It's about a half-hour job if you have everything handy, if everything goes well. Thanks for watching. See you next time.